Hello, and welcome to this edition of St. Mary's Area School District Roundup. We will provide a recap of what's been happening in our school district for the past few months. I'm Nathan Taylor.
And I'm Blake Gresha. A lot has happened in our last edition, and we can't wait to tell you about them. We began with a look back at all of the activities that occurred during the holiday season.
Each year, the High School Drama Club performs a play in November. This year, the club chose to do a very famous and loved Christmas movie, A Christmas Story. Most people have seen some part of this movie as it runs all Christmas Eve and Christmas Day on TV. The students brought the characters of Ralphie and his family to life and reenacted Ralphie's greatest wish, to get a Red Ryder BB gun for Christmas. With an elaborate set built by first semester stagecraft students, the cast and crew entertained audiences with this classic, including the pink bunny pajamas and the famous leg lamp. This was definitely one of the bigger productions of this group and was very well received by all audiences. The High School Drama Club continues to show how important the arts are for our students. Reporting for Smash TV, I'm Chloe Beerley.
Each year, our elementary students perform a play for their peers and parents. The Christmas plays are always a favorite. The elementary students in kindergarten through 4th grade performed a grade-level play each year. 2 of this year's plays were performed at Christmas time and featured students at South St. Mary's performing Holly Jolly Jukebox and Fox performing Candy Cane Lane. The students, along with their music teachers, Miss Kleppinger and Miss Foote, brought to life the joys of the Christmas holiday. It is great to see these productions occurring at the elementary level. We hope to see many of these students in the high school productions. Reporting for Smash TV, I'm Mackenzie Fiasco.
As we all know, the holidays aren't just about music and fun activities. They are also about giving back to others. The students in our school district always go above and beyond when it comes to giving. For more on this, we turn to Aiden Bobick.
Each year, Miss Bish creates a giving tree. Through Project Gifts for Kids, she receives names of children in our area who are in need of items to make their holidays a little merrier. Each advisory period class selects a name from the tree and collects money to purchase the items requested by the child. Students wrap the gifts and help to put them in the van for delivery.
When Mr. Schlinn wanted to enhance the appearance of the high school's Veterans Memorial, he asked Caleb Matus, a 9th grade student who enjoys working at Keller's Greenhouse. Caleb approached the Fox Township American Legion for a monetary donation and purchased 7 plants from Walmart. He installed the plants himself and cares for them on a weekly basis. Caleb hopes to someday attend Penn State and become a botanist.
Thank you, Caleb, for your efforts. In other news, Aiden Bobick has a feel-good story about the giving spirit of the holidays.
Each year, the PTO helps to create Santa's Workshop in South St. Mary Street Elementary School's gymnasium. Through donations, the parents are able to provide items for elementary students to purchase as gifts for their loved ones. Students select the items and volunteers help to wrap them.
As we have seen, the faculty and students in our school district are always willing to help others in need. Here's with such a story is Nikki Timsishin.
The faculty, staff, and students at Venice Valley Elementary School donated something very special to a great cause, a nonprofit organization known as Children with Hair Loss. Children with Hair Loss provides human hair replacements at no cost to children and young adults facing medically related hair loss. When a child's hair is lost, the painful effects go deeper than just cosmetic. The hair donated by Miss Pye and Miss Ingram, 5 students, and the school custodian at BV will be used to create wigs for children in need. Miss Pine was recognized for her 10th hair donation. This is such a great gift to give to someone else, and it's amazing to see elementary students so willing to donate their hair for this cause. If you're interested in donating, report to their website at www.childrenwithhairloss.us. Reporting for Smash TV, I'm Nikki Timsishin.
For those who may be inspired to give to others after hearing these stories, there is a great opportunity for you to give back to our faculty and students in our district. Donors Choose is a nonprofit organization that allows teachers to create projects and request items for their classrooms. Anyone can make donations to these projects. Recently, Mr. Philippi received funding for iPads for the media students to use and create video projects, including this episode of District Roundup. Visit donorschoose.org and search for one of our schools to see projects in our district.
Students at the middle school created this entry, 3rd annual What's So Cool About Manufacturing video contest. Recently, students at the school personally visited Penn Palette to film the manufacturing process and to learn more about it. They would like to thank Penn Palette for hosting this year's team.
Manufacturing is definitely important in our area. This does not go unnoticed in our schools. Recently, some of our elementary students completed some really interesting STEM projects. For more on this, we turn to Vinnie Geithner.
The second graders at Fox Township Elementary have been completing some very fun and educational STEM projects.
STEM may be messy, but it's a fun way to learn. Students created teepees made from only newspapers and tape that were big enough for a team member to sit in. They also figured out what they could build with 20 pieces of spaghetti, 1 yard of tape, and 1 yard of the yarn. Their construction had to stand on its own with a marshmallow balanced on top.
Learning problem and solving skills and teamwork skills is what helps make our elementary school stand out from others. Reporting for Smash TV, I'm Vinny Geithner.
Our middle school students recently participated in a national event. Here's Kenzie Fiasco with more.
February 1st is National Read Aloud Day, and our middle school students were excited to participate. As part of the event, the middle school librarian, Ms. Stolarski, read a book called Wish Tree by Katherine Applegate. Following the reading of the book, students made wishes on their own wish tree, which is displayed in the hallway. National Read Aloud Day is one that we can all celebrate. Mark your calendars for next year. Reporting for Smash TV, I'm Mackenzie Fiasco.
Middle school students are not only giving back to their community, but they are also learning to become activists and give voice to those who may not have one. Here are Chloe Beerley and Vinny Geithner with more.
Heart disease is the leading cause of death in our country, with 1 in every 4 deaths caused by it. Mrs. Meeker at the middle school experienced the emotional distress caused when a loved one suffers a heart attack. Her experience led her to organize students to participate in a Go Red for Women Day on February 1st. On this day, students and faculty at the middle school wore red to show their support for the American Heart Association. Thank you, Mrs. Meeker, for organizing this. We hope that all of our viewers will continue to support the American Heart Association. Reporting for Smash TV, I'm Chloe Beard.
The middle school is gearing up for war, a penny war that is.
This will be the middle school's 9th year in doing their war to find a cure for both multiple sclerosis and cancer. This year, it's boys versus girls. All pennies and dollar bills are positive points, while silver coins are negative points.
All money raised will be donated to the Multiple Sclerosis Foundation. Reporting for Smash TV, I'm Vinny Geithner.
The Student Council at South St. Mary's Elementary have been volunteering at the Elk County Humane Society on Saturday mornings. The students walk the dogs, clean the cages, and help feed the animals.
From the previous stories, we can see that the faculty and students are not the only ones that are in need, but we also want to raise awareness for a healthy lifestyle. Here's Alex Bro with more.
South St. Mary's Street Elementary School recently held their 2nd annual By Kids, for Kids Health Fair. Groups from the 4th and 5th grade, along with some high school students, presented their health topics of a choice of classes at the end of the school day. Students had topics that range across the health spectrum, including the heart, how broken bones heal, sense of smell, food dye, hearing, vision, blood composition, drugs and the brain, the negative effects of video games, and more. Presentations lasted about 4 minutes, and all students were treated to a healthy snack courtesy of the nutrition group and the PTO. It's great to see our elementary students learning the importance of health lifestyles. Reporting for Smash TV, I'm Alex Bro.
No matter what the event or learning opportunity, the students in our district are always having fun. Here are Nikki Timjishin and Alex Bro with more fun activities in our school.
Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. This is a line from a song made famous in the movie Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And our high school students are going to bring to life these famous characters in this year's spring musical. Willy Wonka will be gracing our stage along with the well-known characters of Charlie Bucket, Mike TV, and Veruca Salt. Based on the movie made famous by Gene Wilder and later Johnny Depp, the musical is sure to entertain an audience of all ages, as they'll be taken to the magical world of Wonka's Chocolate Factory, complete with the Chocolate River and Oompa Loompas. You don't want to miss this show, so mark your calendars for Friday, April 12th, Saturday, April 13th, and Sunday, April 14th. Reporting for Smash TV, I'm Nikki Timsishin.
For some, the school year could seem to drag on, but there is one day in the school year that elementary students are excited to celebrate. With 180 days in the school year, elementary students get very excited to celebrate the 100th day of the year. On this day, students and faculty dress up as if they were 100 years old and participate in fun activities and learning opportunities throughout the day. It may seem like it took forever to get to the 100th day, but we all know that the school year will be over before we know it. Reporting for Smash TV, I'm Alex Bro.
The African dance and drum troupe from Senegal, Africa, recently visited BV and Fox. Umar and his group have been coming to American schools for 8 years to bring experience of their cultural heritage and messages of unity. The students and staff experienced traditional clothing and culture and dance, antique instruments and drums, and tons of audience participation. It was truly a unique experience and everybody loved their visit.
This brings us to the end of this edition of District Roundup. From all of us at Smash TV, have a good night
And a great tomorrow.